Welcome to the Ghost Heads Nerd Talk Podcast. Interviews and conversations about nerd culture from all around the world. Now here are your three Ghostbuster hosts, Joe, Rain, and Val. Enjoy the show.
Hey, all you cool busters and bustettes. I'm Ghostbuster Joe.
I'm Dave.
And
I'm Care Bear. Hi.
Care Bear, what happened to your camera?
She's in the dark.
She's in the
Why
dark.
are you in the dark?
Your camera turned black.
You're pitch black right now, Care Bear.
I'm not pitch black on my side.
My side it is. No. Yep. Welcome to episode 130 of Ghost Head Nerd Talk Podcast. Rain and Val both couldn't make it tonight, so I brought in my favorite other people in the whole wide world, Dave's Dimension and Care Bears. Awesome. So we are in the precipice of the spookiest day in the world. Of course, this is my last episode till November 3rd. So I'm going to Vegas, baby. Can't wait.
Are you going to come back from Vegas?
I have to. There's no choice. The set's here. My camera's here. My phone is with.
Hey, you might meet some sugar mama that'll fund you a whole big studio and everything. You just never know.
You never know what you're gonna find.
Yep.
Yeah, or they may hire me as a radio announcer in Vegas, and I could just do it via satellite.
But Joe, have you ever seen the movie The Hangover?
Yes.
Okay, don't let that happen.
Jesus.
You're gonna get a tattoo on your face.
Oh God, yes. I'm probably gonna get a tattoo of an alien chasing me up the side of my face. I don't know.
Or he's gonna find himself locked on the rooftop the entire time he's there.
Yeah.
With a mattress.
Or I get lost and I find myself in Mike Tyson's house getting chased by his tiger.
That would be awesome.
Or he punches me. He just punches me in the face as he's playing Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
Boom!
Why you gotta hate on Phil Collins like that for?
I love Phil Collins. I love Phil Collins. No hate for Phil. He's cool. He's a boss. So, guys, we're in the prefaces of the spooky season. We're gonna start this topic today on ghost stories. And I know there's a lot of them out there. I've told you I live in Milford, Pennsylvania. We got shitloads of ghosts, even though I've caught lots of them, and one of them was very bad. He got taken back to the dark dimension. I've heard he's mad, but whatever. But yeah. So Dave, have you ever encountered anything in your town in Buffalo that you want to talk about tonight?
Well, I think I told you the one story about the roller rink. Cassandra the Ghost.
Yeah, I like that one. That was a good story.
Years ago, I worked at it was a roller rink called Skateland. Doesn't exist anymore. Now that it's a Home Depot. I love that.
Wow.
But there was a story about because it was your atypical roller rink, wood floor, but we had like this. At one point in time, they had this concrete kind of like a penalty box, like you have in hockey, right? But when I started working there, that was boarded up and used as a utility closet, like storage room. Okay. The rumor or the legend goes is that a young girl had slipped and cracked her skull on the entryway, on the archway of the penalty box, and she sadly passed away. But over the years, many people had experienced weird I'm not anything scary, but stuff that would make you think twice. Like, I remember the owner at the time. He told me a story where he saw a lone roller skate just skating across the floor by itself, and nobody was there.
Oof.
Okay. I had my experience where I was a DJ at the time, and I was making some mixtapes. The manager at the time, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna lock you up. I'm going to grab some dinner. I'll be back later." I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. Because I would just spend out, we would have like 3 hours in between skating sessions there. So I'd be in the sound booth making mixtapes. So I heard a loud sound. Okay, sound like a door slamming. So the only door it could be is the door to the snack bar. Go down to the door. It's wide open, and there's a doorstop holding it open. I'm like, well, then it can't do that. I'm like, I look around, nothing else is like open or anything. So I just like, okay, I'm going back up to the booth. I hear the slam again. I come running down. The door's closed now, and it appears locked. I'm like, thinking maybe my mind's playing little tricks on me. So I run back to the sound booth, and a couple minutes later, I hear the sound again. I come down. The door is open again. I was like, that's it. I'm keeping my ass up in the sound booth. I am not messing around with anything. And the thing was, the roller rink, it was right next to a movie theater. And that movie theater is now a church, believe it or not.
Wow.
But right next to that was a cemetery. So it's a little weird that you got the cemetery right there, but the only thing we had was just this ghost called Cassandra. This little girl who died at the rink, and she just was playful. She didn't do anything malicious to people. But also because of that story, we get to play a lot of pranks on a lot of employees over the years too.
I wonder if there was ever. How did you ask any of the kids, the Home Depot workers, since that now it's a Home Depot? Have they had any shenanigans?
Honestly, I've never walked into that place since. Never walked into that Home Depot.
I would,
because one, where I live is I'm like 10 minutes away from Niagara Falls. Cheektowaga is like, it's probably a 45-minute ride, 45-minute drive. So it's not, it's kind of like out of my way to go there, when I was living in the city of Buffalo, it wasn't terribly far from me, but it wasn't something I really, went to. So, but I think also part of me was like, I kind of hated the fact that it's a Home Depot because, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but let's just say the actual owners of that shopping mall complex, they kind of forced the owner of the rink to kind of close up and move shop. So a little bit of animosity, but
Ghost wasn't willing to move. I got it.
But I mean, as a kid, yeah, I fooled around with the Ouija boards with friends and that kind of stuff, but nothing like nothing like nothing malicious. And of course, as a Ghostbuster cosplayer, you get asked the question all the time. So, do you really investigate? Do you really catch ghosts? We're wearing plastic and 3D printed proton packs. Do you really think? No. One of our teammates does investigate. Actually, does investigate. He goes on actual hunts. But it's.
I laugh in their face and go, "Yeah, come to my basement. I'll show you my containment unit." Dad, close the door, mafioso. Lights go off. Bing, bing. Like,
you have no idea how often people will reach out to Ghostbuster groups and say, "Hey, my aunt's spirit is in our attic. Can you do something about it?" People who are dead serious.
It's crazy.
It's like you realize these just light up. Do you ever see a laser coming out of our props? No.
If there is, that person needs to be taken away by the men in the black suits, and I don't mean the men in black.
Have you ever heard about the boxes, the voice boxes, when they take them to the cemeteries? That's a little creepy.
What sort of voice boxes, like Scream?
So they bring like actual voice boxes where apparently you're able to like make contact with the other side, and like you'll be sitting outside like in a cemetery, scraping the cemetery down, like cleaning them, and then the voice box will just jump on and be like, "I want my doll," and it'd be like a girl's voice, like. So that's kind of like freaky to see. Like I've seen that a lot.
So like I want my doll. I want my doll. Like that.
It could be.
That freaks
It
me
could
out.
be someone doing that, but like apparently the voice box is supposed to make connection. Who knows? It's
Well-
still creepy.
I mean, there's plenty of things, but I mean,
I could see where like because I know in just learning basic science and just things over the years, and I'm a bit of a nerd. I know like there's a lot of times white noise can be utilized
Yeah.
to suss out real sources to kind of debunk them at times. I mean, I used to watch Ghost Hunters when it first came out on Sci-Fi Channel years and years ago. And you can tell like, there's certain things that were kind of like rigged, or you get some people who are like, oh, we just happened to find this. Yeah, you just so happen to find it, sure. But like the voice boxes, I haven't heard of that before.
Oh yeah. So
But I wonder
apparently
if- Go ahead.
allowing for you to connect to the other side.
Some kind of white noise filtering that allows to break through the spectrum, as it were. Who knows?
Care Bear, StreamYard's asking me to tell you to refresh your browser because it's some reason it's telling me that because your camera, it's even telling me for you to refresh the page.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. It's the producer called StreamYard.
it's the voices in his head making him do it.
It's the voices in my head that tell me, girls like me, maybe they don't. Kicking her out, Joe. Megan, you're not Val. You're not Rain. I'm scared. Like, AKA, let's see if it worked. Her camera's still.
There you go. I mean, I'll fix that now.
There it is. Wham. She's back.
She's back with
we're-
her voice boxes.
Yes. So, Care Bear, like you said before we were live, when we were in the studio, we were in the green room chit chatting and drinking Mai Tais and talking about boys. So,
Mojitos.
we're drinking mojitos.
No
We're in the green room drinking mojitos. Like there's some places you said you've been to, like that are haunted.
And as you say that, it cuts out.
Oh, now everything's breaking up. I'm sorry.
You still there?
Can
I
you
can
hear me?
her. I can hear her.
I hear you, but it sounds like a fan. Oh no. Oh boy.
See, Joe,
in-
you asked her about haunted places, and the ghost, they went and grabbed her.
Yeah, they grabbed the poor girl. Well, in my town, Dave, we have like ghost tours and everything. Like, let me see if it'll work this time. Like,
We
baby
have a-
juice.
We have a lot of places around Western New York. There she is.
Yeah,
Can
she's
you hear us
got-
now?
Can you hear us now? Care Bear?
Can we hear me?
Hello? Well, yes, I can hear
hear
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We can hear
By
me,
me.
right?
Yes.
we hear you. We
We
hear
can
you.
hear
I can't
us.
hear you though.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. The ghosts have come for her.
Those ghosts are your apartment. Yeah, so in Milford, Dave, we have like every October during ghost tours in my town that are like really crazy. Like they bring you around the entire town, and the guy has like a Bray Wyatt like lantern that he walks around town. You would be laughing so hard. You're like,
I
can
mean,
hear you
we-
doing the-
There's a lot of ghost walks that they do around Western New York. We also have a well-known building known as the Central Terminal. Used to be an old train station.
Can't hear anyone.
Can hear you. Oh,
You cannot
man.
hear us?
No.
Hello?
It always goes weird every time we go live with a guest sometimes.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
No,
You guys can probably hear me, but I can't.
exactly.
Oof. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of crazy like like things with like ghost stories. Like in my town, we have the Milford Ghost Tours every October, and start of September into October. They always have ghost tours. Um, yeah. So you said by you they have a ghost tours. That's cool. Have you ever gone on any of them?
My wife has gone on them because I'm just not a big fan of hiking through floors and floors and floors and floors of stairs. So, but in Western New York, like there's also some legends. Have you ever heard of the Pigman Road?
Never heard of that one.
You'll have to check it out. There's actually there was a Pigman series. And it's been featured a lot of different times. Like there's some really crazy urban legends, especially in the backwoods. But there's there's a lot of stuff. Central Terminal, that place was kind of like, think of like a smaller version of Grand Central Station. She says she can't get back in.
Oh no, I didn't kick her out.
No, she says all good. I can't get back in. It's in the chat.
I know. I don't know
Joe,
why it's.
you've cursed her.
I cursed you. I didn't mean to do that. I am so sad right now. I really didn't think that was gonna happen. Meh. Maybe if I send you the link again. Meh.
Hold on, I will be right back.
Oh boy. What are you gonna do? You gonna go to her house? No, go back. Yeah, guys. So we have some fun things in here in Milford, PA. They do. There's a lot of tours. Halloween is absolutely crazy here in town. It gets jam packed. I mean, scarily jam packed in my town. But it's a crazy time of year. If you're in the chat, what would you say would be your favorite ideal candy you would like to nibble on during Christmas time? Like I have like tons of them that I love to like eat, but it's like crazy because typical Ghostbusters fashion, you always expect me to say Crunch Bar, Hershey's, like Skittles. Maybe I'll go after a Skittles. Yeah, Sugar Mama in Vegas. Well, my sister would beat my ass. She'd be like, "You're not going home with her. She's coming home with me, man. Yeah. I'll have a new friend." No, that's bad. She'll fly me home. Care Bear, I retexted you the link. I hope you can come back in. Yeah. She's 65. Don't worry. I'm 42. So it's like we're almost the same age. Yeah. Yeah. Rain will be shaking her head saying, "Why are you doing this, Joe?" Like, yeah. Interesting, Joe. You finally met a girl, but she's 65 years old. Yay, we have a new mod, and it's Care Bear. Care Bear, I retexted you the link. I really hope you can come back in. What is Dave walking to your house, Rain? Me, Val? Yeah, I miss everybody. Meh. I wanted to talk about Vegas. And all the fun stuff. The Haunted Museum, which is going to be really fun to go to. This Haunted Universal event. That's yeah. That would be funny if Dave's walking to Care Bear's house, trying to figure it out, helping. Don't be like, "Ding dong, who's that?" Dave's just like, I'm here to help you. What? Dave is harmless. You'll see a guy with glasses. Ding dong. I'm gonna help you. Like, he's in upstate New York. He'll be walking all the way. I think he'll get there like tomorrow. Like, aw, puppy. Don't attack Dave. He means no harm. We all love dogs here. I used to have a wiener dog named Dexter. He's a lady killer. Why am I talking like Obama? I'm here, and we're gonna go. Huh? Yeah. So there's a lot of different things this season that people do to make that season even cooler. Like some people go on ghost tours. They go to find local haunted houses. So Care Bear, have you ever gone to any like these local haunted houses? And if you have, what was the coolest one you ever went to? List your favorite ones in the chat. Oh, Dave's back. I don't know what happened, Dave. I guess they booted her. I didn't boot her. I didn't say anything, and she just disappeared in the chat. And now she's the mod.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
So-
I've never really been one for haunted hayrides. I see her putting talking about hayrides there in the chat.
They're pretty cool. You got to go to a certain one. Like my friend went to one that it was like every year it's different. The one they went year she went, there was like, I guess they got the person's like, I guess they got the gymnastics team from the college, and they got the clowns were coming out of the trees like in like bands, and they were grabbing the boat like the hayride and
Okay.
grab. Oh wow, that's cool. I don't know why it booted her, like kicked her out of the room completely. I wonder if it was her browser.
Well, the question would be, what browser is she using? Chrome,
Were you
Explorer,
using
Edge.
Chrome? I use Chrome for this. I could use the regular browser.
Could have been cookies. Could have been anything. A buddy of mine does like the special effects makeup for this one haunted house called I think it's called Frightmare. No, it's Fright World. That's the one.
Oh.
And that's like pretty much that's his, like that's all he does for the month of October and September is he's pretty much booked up doing that stuff.
Wow.
But that's like his thing is like special effects. He's worked on a couple movies, but like, lower movies, like, C&B movies,
Mm.
So he's done like werewolf stuff, all different kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Like a B movie, I guess, or just
Yeah.
the house. Wow.
Oh no, he's worked on several movies.
Ooh.
He even worked on one that was filmed here in Buffalo. They have this one company, I guess they wanted to use Buffalo as a double for New York City, which I can't see. But with some of the architecture, we do have some more. What's the word I'm looking for? Not like an Art Deco, but like a Deco kind of. We had a lot of buildings, a lot of structures that were done by. Oh God, my wife's gonna kill me. I can't think of the. What's his name? Famous architect. I'm blanking on
You
his
gotta
name.
bring
right
your
now.
wife with you one day on the show. I know
No, please no.
Why?
No. Well, one, she's watching football right now. She's got a fantasy football through her job, so she's focused on that. And plus,
Wait, who's playing today? It's Monday night. Who's playing?
Detroit Lions.
Oh,
She's from Michigan originally.
poor girl. She's as bad as me. The Jets. Oh my God, the Lions.
You mean the New Jersey Jets?
Whoa. Careful. Careful
There's
what
only
you say.
one New York football team.
Careful what you say. Your team supported the Toronto Blue Jays. Like,
That was the Bisons. That was baseball.
no, you guys, no. The thing had the Buffalo Bills logo supporting the.
Besides, I mean, hey, I mean, it's Blue Jays are still better than the Yankees.
Nah, I'll beg to differ. There's something happened in that series. I don't know what it was. I know we stunk, but I blame Hal Steinbrenner. He disappeared. We're still looking for him. My favorite guy on
He got
YouTube.
kidnapped by George Costanza.
I think he did. He got kidnapped. He's in the basement of Costanza right now. They pay raise. Give me a raise. Wow.
Well,
my
like,
head-
yeah, I mean, I love see. I'm the person who loves going to the haunted houses.
I love that.
Like,
I love going to haunted houses.
like my wife is not a horror fan. She does not like haunted houses. So once every couple of years, she will you know, be a good sport and actually go with me to a haunted house. But like if I'm with friends, right? I'm the one who's walking first. They're the ones hanging on to my coat.
Yep.
Like, but see me, I was desensitized by all that stuff as a kid. I was 8, 9 years old watching Halloween, watching Sleepaway Camp, and just Freddy, Jason, everything you could think of. I was watching that stuff, and doesn't scare me.
Yeah, and it's funny because in my town of Central Islip, where I used to live, they had the small movie theater, the small like video store, and
Yeah.
they had all the movies that you could rent, and then they had these like B horror movies that I didn't really think I should get, and they had one with the werewolf face on it. They had all these random horror movies, and I'm like, when the hell did this one come out? Like, there was like the ones that you like, the B ones, you know what I mean? The ones that that they had the normal Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Night of the Living Dead, and then they had the ones.
I went on a date with a werewolf.
Yeah, stuff like that.
There,
And you're like,
you want. There's a lot of bad movies out there, but there's some that are just so epically bad that you just gonna have to laugh and go with it. There is a movie, and you can look this up, a Polish vampire in Burbank, and his name is Dupa. And if you know Polish, Dupa is butt.
so is this on Netflix?
No, this is probably 70s, maybe early 80s. It's a pretty old movie. I doubt that it would be on Netflix. Maybe on Shudder or something like that, perhaps.
Hear that, Care Bear? There's a vampire name. What was his name? Dupa.
Dupa. His name is Dupa.
Dupa. Sound like I'm saying Opa.
Trying to see if I can pull up the movie I told you my friends had. My buddy Phil was in. He did a lot of the makeup, and my buddy was like I think.
Does he do podcasts?
He doesn't do podcasts. He does like lives once in a while on his Facebook where he'll do special effects or he'll show off different prop stuff. He's a prop master. He's a master prop maker.
One day.
I can definitely reach out to him and see if that can be arranged.
That'd be nice.
Where is that?
Are you familiar with the Central Ghostbusters?
I've heard of them, obviously.
They'll be on the podcast on November 3rd. I don't know. I was kind of worried to ask you because some Ghostbusters groups are not fans of other Ghostbusters groups. That's why I was like, oh no.
You know what? I'm like, when it comes to I mean, my whole thing is just like with YouTube. YouTube is big enough for everybody. The world out there is big enough for different Ghostbuster groups. I mean, there's enough charities for us to get out there and to support and make a difference for, But I do get like, it's kind of like high school sometimes, you get certain cliques, like, like back when we were in high school, it would have been like, you had the preps, the jocks, you had the popular people, and then maybe you had my group, which were the outcasts. We were a mixture of everything,
Yep.
Outcast and Proud.
You mean the band?
That was actually before Outcast was a group. So
I love that group. Yeah.
oh, it is actually on Amazon. Okay,
Oh
good.
wow, my mom has that.
Uh, it was called Dog Soldiers.
Dog sulfurs. Think about that.
Soldiers.
Soldiers. I think it says sulfurs.
Yeah, I want to say this is the same movie. Let me just double check the cast because it actually had Ernie Hudson in it.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if
What
this
was
is the
he?
same movie or is this something else. I think this might be something else. I think I gotta find the right one. But see here, Shout Factory.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, that it's a different movie. Okay, gotta
Care
find the
Bear's
right one.
dissing on me in the chat, as of course.
Sulfur Stinks.
Sulfur stinks.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. It
It
really,
does
really
stink.
does.
So yeah, the reason why I'm going to Vegas and to go check out Vegas, there's a Halloween Horror Night event that me and my sister are going to.
I would love to go to one of those one of these years. We'll see what happens.
And it's not
Because
in Orlando, so
I've heard about the ones in California, the Universal Studios, obviously, California, and also Florida, of course. But now here's one for you, Joe. What was the last horror movie that really got you?
ooh, that got me like, oh my
Like
god.
jump scare, or it was, or just something like, wow, that was like you didn't see any of it coming.
Oh my gosh, the one with that guy with the white makeup that everybody's creeped out by now. What's his name?
Michael Jackson.
No, so funny. No, no, everybody, the one that everybody loves. He wears like the white makeup.
Puddles
And
Pity Party? No. Oh, this is someone else. Okay.
Pity Party. Now I know who that is. I saw him live. He was awesome. Have you ever seen him live? That singer?
Are you talking about Art the Clown from
Yes.
Terrifier? I have
Yes.
not seen those movies. I'm sorry.
The
Hey,
other one was.
listen, if I want some scary clowns, I'll watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
You know what's funny? You're gonna laugh. My sister, Sassy Chica, we were going to Halloween Horror Night, and I knew that was gonna be one of the featured houses. My sister never saw that movie, and it was on. Luckily, it was on Netflix. We watched it, and my sister was like, "That movie was so stupid, but it was so
Terrifier?
cool." No, Killer Clowns.
Oh, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I loved it. Listen,
I love that movie.
that used to be our Wi-Fi password. It was KKFOS 1988.
Oh
That
my
was our
God.
Wi-Fi password years ago. Because me and my brothers, we were all fans of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's just those awesomely bad movies, and we have this this kind of a family tradition now. When we go to my sister in Syracuse for Thanksgiving, we purposely find the worst holiday movies you could think of.
Oh my God.
Okay, or they don't even have to be. They don't even have to be horror movies or holiday movies. What was it? We were watching Velocipaster,
What?
about a priest that gets like scratched by a velociraptor, and now it's kind of like a werewolf thing, like a Jekyll and Hyde thing. It's really bad. It's along the lines of like the Tromaville movies. Let's just
Yeah.
put it that way. Uh, there was like zombies. Was it zombie beavers? Zombies versus hookers. I mean, there's just all kinds of really weird stuff.
Oh God. Yeah, that the Art the Clown, the part that freaked me out is my dad was a CO for 20 years in the Queens House of Detention Center, and
Uh-huh.
he's seen some fucked up shit. He got freaked out when Art took the knife and stabbed the lady in the leg. Like, didn't stab her, he was going like my dad's like,
I'll have to give it a try because like me, like I remember watching movies. There's this one movie called I think it was called 20,000 Maniacs. Okay, it was kind of a. Have you ever heard of like Brigadoon?
sounds familiar.
Folklore about a town that disappears and reappears every like 50 or 100 years. Okay, take that concept go into like the South, or maybe Texas, or somewhere in like the Southeast East Coast regions, or like the more the redneck country folk type. Imagine like a couple people in cars, getting lost, and they happen across this town. Okay, and this town looks like they're having a bicentennial. They're having a great grand old time. These people who got lost are like, hey, these people seem to be having a party. Let's join it. But that's when everything goes wrong.
Mm.
The townsfolk are insane. They are maniacs, and they are basically evil entities that reappear every like 50 or 100 years.
Oh my
At
god.
one point, this one person gets tied up by 4 separate horses. Like each limb is tied to a separate horse, and the guy hits like he has like a whip or something. He cracks it, and then the 4 horses all go their own separate directions and yank the limbs out. I mean,
Ugh.
like really crazy, sadistic kind of like horror. Like people they're just maniacs. They're not like they're not like super powerful or anything like that. They just want to kill people.
Wow.
And this is like something, I think it's like mid to late 70s. We had some twisted stuff back then.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, the next topic after we're done talking about all the fun horror stuff, we were going to talk about it when Care Bear was here, but somehow she got kicked out of the room, and I was kind of sad about that. And we were excited to talk about this, how AI is taking over videos. You can set up and have a video. I saw it today when I was at work. I was trying not to laugh hysterically. I was almost crying. I was laughing so hard. It was a massage videos with these guys are massaging, like, I'm gonna massage you, ma'am. She's like, yeah. And the guy goes and massages the lady and grabs her by her shoulders and throws her through a wall. And she's like, oh, I feel so much better now.
I mean, there's different kinds of chiropractors out there. You just never know.
And then there's one that was a fat guy. He got on the lady's back, he's like, I'm gonna massage your back, and gets right on her back, and the table breaks, and she's like, what are you doing?
Well, I know there's been a lot of people doing viral videos with that kind of concept. Like you see like the looks like a large gorilla or a Sasquatch. We see like a bunch of those viral videos going everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Someone I really know did it.
I mean I get like, hey, yeah, you can make anything with AI, but just because and let's be honest, this goes back to Jurassic Park. Just because you can doesn't necessarily mean you should. Like Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum says, well, you made dinosaurs, but you never asked, should you? You have the ability to do it, but should you do it? It's like, hey, I could try out for a football team. I'll probably kill myself with my asthma and my health status, but I could do that, but that doesn't mean I should do that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just because, someone's like, hey, we can do this. I was like, yeah, but we'll get arrested. No, we shouldn't do that. It's just, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there. Yes,
Yeah.
they have, Karen, about blood
Care Bear.
cells.
Dave, say Care Bear. That's her kayfabe name.
Okay, I will refer to her as Care Bear, even though we have a Karen in the chat. Watch out, people. I'm kidding.
Warning, there's a Karen. And she's a good Karen. That's a sweet Karen. She's a sweet Karen. She'll sell you liquor.
Speaking of, she says, I'm going to keep the Jurassic Park. Let's go. I need your manager.
You're done. You're done.
I
I'm
was
going
on the
back-
tour. And you put out the bait for the dinosaur, and it never showed up. That poor lamb was just out there. Hey,
That
I
poor
thought you
lamb.
didn't spare. I thought you didn't spare any expense.
That lamb just suffocated and drowned in the rain.
Now, speaking of AI, earlier today, I came across people are going just buck wild like a prodigy child with AI right now. I can pull up the link.
Oh no.
Okay, imagine reimagining of Predator, but starring Elvis Presley.
Oh my god.
I am not
Jeez.
making this up. I shared this to one of my buddies, Aaron, today. I'm going to pull up the link right now and I'll post it
Yeah,
in the
and
chat.
it's funny because how do they know that that T Rex is going to eat that lamb? What if he didn't really want to eat the lamb? Like,
What if it was a vegetarian?
yeah, he could have been like, maybe he didn't eat it. Maybe it accidentally he stepped on it and he didn't see it. Like, right? And
There you go.
he was trying to
So
move it with his mouth. And you send me a link.
I
can't share
I
on-
threw it like in a regular chat.
Oh, I see.
I'll throw it in the private as well.
Why
I
didn't it
mean,
pop
like,
up? Didn't pop up on my thing. It says question mark.
it's like they somehow got Elvis fighting a predator, and it's
Oh my
crazy.
god.
It's called Predator.
Did you hear there's a series about Elvis on Netflix? I saw something about it. I was like,
No, I did not. Bye bye.
I'll be looking for Elvis
No.
videos too.
But I mean, AI is just wild because it's insane. I mean, if someone knows how to type the right prompts, they can pretty much come up with anything. I mean, I've used Suno to make like intro songs for my channel.
Yeah, I think
I
Rain
did
did
one
that.
for Outer Dimension podcast, and I did one for Dave's Dimension. I have to redo it because I'm retooling my channel a little bit. Did anyone ever watch the movie with Tom Hanks, the Elvis movie? Tom Hanks was in an Elvis movie?
Mm.
Good gravy.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the video right now. Oh my god. That's insane.
Oh, just watch all the way through.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Watch it.
Elvis. Oh, the one with Austin Butler. I did not see that one. Yeah.
We need Care
He
Bear
also played-
here. I wish she could be actually on the screen. It came out
It
in
says-
2020.
Says there's actually says Tom Hanks actually played Colonel Tom Parker. So yeah.
I
Not
wish
the
Care Bear was
first.
actually on the screen with us to talk about this, but she keeps getting reverberation. Big word. Big reverberation. It won't load. Oh. What browser are you using? Are you using
The question is what phone does she have? Does she have an iPhone or is it Android? That's the first question to ask.
yes,
Because
I have
if it's an iPhone, Safari. Yep, there you go. She's using Safari. Now
how long did you use Google Chrome?
one thing, well, not necessarily. Safari can be good at times. I was an iPhone user. I'm currently an Android user. I will be going back to iPhone when it's time for me to upgrade.
I need a new my phone's old.
But a lot of times, you can have a ton of tabs open in the background that you don't even realize it. That's one possibility. Clearing your browser history and cookies, that can cause a lot of performance issues. Also, signal issues in the area. A lot of people may not know this, but late last night, like around 2 a.m. East Coast time, there was a major outage caused by Amazon.
Really?
It was affecting Amazon services, but was also affecting other web-based programs and platforms that are not Amazon.
I wonder
They
if
use the
Instagram had that
same
problem,
kind
too.
of infrastructure. People playing Fortnite were seeing issues. My wife at her job, she works for a large plumbing and HVAC company, and a lot of their systems were down because of that outage. Has nothing to do with, it's not Amazon itself. But their outage was affecting other people. So it was a larger network issue that was just collapsing a lot of things. So there could be a lot of things that are giving her all those wackiness.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just doesn't want to talk to us. No, I'm kidding.
Care Bear is a sweetie pie. She'd never tell me that in person.
Well, yeah, just because she's not there in person. No, I'm kidding.
She could be saying it to her phone right now, like that. I
Yeah,
know.
but you know what though? The sweetest people can turn into the darkest souls. Just saying.
Look at AJ Lee.
No, she's just crazy.
Remember what happened when
But
the
a fun
peppers
kind of
turned
crazy.
You remember that that whole thing? I'm telling her friend, get Google Chrome.
See, she says she has no filter. There you go.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's my good friend Nerd Affiliated in the chat.
Hey Nerd Affiliate, welcome.
Hey Archer.
Archer, welcome.
He was
Which
actually
one
at New York City Comic Con.
Oh, let's talk about it. How was your time at the
And
Comic
he was actually dressed as a Star Trek Lower Decks character.
Trekkie.
He's a Trekkie, he's a Buster, he's everything and anything. Whoa. Breaking news.
Practicing. He was at Comic Con. Nerdy. Yeah.
How are we nerds doing today? I'm doing, I could be better, but we'll see in another day or so. Archer does he does a stream on his channel every Thursday, but he does these daily like maybe 10-minute videos where it's just kind of like he brings up like different topics to talk. He calls it Daily Planet. So I refer to as issues of the Daily Planet. He does like a lot of positive stuff and stuff just like some people might be wondering like with YouTube, like, am I good enough? Or hey, do something for yourself. If you're gonna do content, like doing it for yourself, not necessarily do it for everyone else. Like very, very positive and more personal, reaffirming, and just a nice breath of fresh air. Because you get so many people who are fake on YouTube, let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
But but when you get like genuine people like that's personally that's what draws me in. He's a good friend of mine, but still I appreciate that content every day. And I mean, I see Care Bears posts on Instagram and TikTok. I love a lot of that positive, a lot of that, I guess some of it might be looked as inner turmoil or, kind of like just trying to find yourself and trying to hold on to yourself in this crazy world of social media that we live in,
Yeah.
Because it always seems there's always someone out there to, do you in or do you harm, someone who's always trying to bring negativity to you. And you got to try not to do that, but it's easier said than done. Therapy is the best thing. I agree.
I'm not trying. Oh, I'm trying to read her chat too. Yeah, I really hope she can come back in. That'd be nice to have her back on the screen. But for some reason, Google Chrome is working better with StreamYard, and any other browser makes it go.
I mean, businesses also are like that too. Sometimes at my job, there are some programs that work better on Chrome than they do on Explorer or Edge. It's just a simple fact. And I try not to use Firefox if I have a say in the matter.
I've heard bad things about Firefox.
It's not as secure, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we hear about security breaches with Chrome and Edge all the time too. So it all depends on what safeguards you're using.
Edge on this day, I feel like for me.
But
so,
let me ask you,
okay, go on.
I was going to ask you, have you ever seen any horror movies with wrestlers?
Yeah. Actually, the one you're gonna laugh and you're gonna know. Of course, the one I'm talking about is the one they had Kane as the lead villain, and he was like using the hook.
Okay, I know Jacob something. I can't remember. Was it Jacob Goodnight? I think the character's name was.
Good night.
That was a good one. I was thinking of. I saw a really bad horror movie. It was on Peacock. You'll love it because it featured a ton of our favorites: Roddy Piper, Matt Hardy was in it. There was all these. I think Tommy Dreamer was in there. There's all these
Oh my
wrestlers.
god,
It
I
was
can't
it
think
was
of the
a
name of the movie. I know the
it
one
was
you're
it was
talking
like a
about.
zombie movie.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it's
bad.
it was bad, but it was funny.
This it, and then
Oh, oh, yeah. He, my buddy Archer, mentioned was thinking of you, Dave, because I was watching a Think Media video, and the comments were savage. That's kind of like when it comes to like YouTube or just content creating. One of the banes of my existence are the so-called, and this is not a dig on anyone who is actually positive, but there are some organizations out there who they like, hey, you're I think media, they one of their latest promos they've been doing is, oh, you know why you're not getting views, because your channel is a content graveyard. And like they actually use those terms. Like they try to sell you on their approach of like, hey, if you want to be successful in content creating, you should sign up for our classes. We have a master class, and it's usually seminars that take place during the day. Of course, you have to buy into that in order to even view it. So obviously, it's a whole marketing thing, and it's just that always just kind of irks me when I see that kind of stuff.
yeah, that drives me nuts. Like it's like if you're gonna be a certain way and make your company do certain things,
Yeah,
there's most people that would market themselves a certain way, and then they'll knock other people to make themselves
and,
feel bad.
and just because it works one way for, let's say, one one person, or it's working for certain people. A lot of us, we didn't start our channels to turn it into a business. Some people have parlayed their channels into a business, and they're able to support their families. They're able to do things that they love and enjoy. That's great. But then you get the people who start to get greedy about it, and that's my thing. And as far as Care Bears comments, personally, I think every month should be mental health awareness month,
Yep.
because I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you never know. I mean, one big things was like, so many people are always shocked when someone commits suicide. They're like, "Oh, this person was so happy." No, they're putting on a face. Robin Williams was an amazing person, but he had a lot of darkness, a lot of demons inside. Uh, for anyone who's Power Ranger fans, Jason David Frank, the most famous, you know, the one that everyone loved, he committed suicide while he was finishing up a movie. You know, he had a lot of demons. He was dealing with, off again, on again divorce with his wife, and dealing with a lot of demons. I mean, you never know the type of stuff that a person is dealing with.
Yeah.
When I started seeing my wife, within the first 2 months, first 3 months, she attended 4 funerals with me. I had family member after family member passing. Like, okay, today's the 20th. 2 days ago, the 18th, that was my mom's birthday, but it was also the anniversary of my grandmother passing.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, you never know the kind of stuff that people are dealing with, you know? And to be able to get out there and share it and talk to someone, even if, you don't have to talk to a professional, even if it's just someone, a good friend you want to talk to kind of bear yourself, because it helps when you kind of vocalize and put your feelings into words, you know? So
Yeah.
I agree that it is definitely very very important. And yeah, there is still a stigma.
It's a crazy thing that like people have to deal with these days. A young lady I never even met in my town where I live in PA, she committed suicide, and she was very young. And I'm not gonna say what she did to kill herself, but it was awful because she was a young kid. I didn't know her, but just to hear that somebody's daughter is gone because bullying in
Yeah.
this world, and it's just horrible. Like I just think it's disgusting how people choose to treat other people these days to make other people's lives horrible.
I mean,
yeah,
the sad thing is we're always going to have bullies in the world. We always will. We've had them all throughout the centuries. Okay, we've had bullies through the ages. Through doesn't matter what culture you're in. There's always going to be someone who thinks that their shit doesn't stink, and they're going to want to, you know, hey, I'm going to do this because I can. No, well, just because you can doesn't mean you should. We're back to that statement again. You know,
yeah,
I mean, I was bullied a lot as a kid. I was a nerd. I was a geek, you know. I was the fat, pudgy kid, but in high school, I started to stick up for people who couldn't stick up for themselves. And, you know, I had a lot of people who didn't care for that, but you know, sometimes you find something and you're like, well, this person can't stand up for themselves. Well, someone has to. Sometimes that has to be you. You know, sometimes that's the way. But, you know, if people would just take a moment, say, hey, just think and not react. Hey, this person's struggling with something. Well, if they're struggling, that doesn't mean that they're incapable or doesn't mean that they're not intelligent. It's just that they're having a hard time finding the way, finding whatever the way they need to learn something. It's like when I worked doing tech support for a cable company, I would dumb things down. Not because I thought people were stupid, but it made it easier for them to understand what I was trying to say.
yeah.
You know,
I know a
hey,
lot of people that wouldn't listen.
you get you know Grandpa Joe who's 72 and he just got internet equipment delivered to his house and he has to connect it. Well, he's going to need help with that. So just I would say, hey, think of your modem as a water faucet. Think of your router as a sprinkler. Well, we got to get the water running first now, don't we? He would say, yeah, exactly. That's what we're going to do first. I would take things slower and just explain it so that anyone could understand it. But that's the thing. In this world, if we took our time, if we just took a moment to think and say, hey, yeah, I could make fun of that person, but I could also help them. And if I'm helping them, that they're going to want to help someone else. You know, it's like that pebble you throw in the water. There's ripples, and those ripples touch other ripples.
Don
You know,
Ripples?
not Don Rickles, no.
Oh, I think say Don Rickles, but say cool. No,
I mean that's the thing. I mean, if you it takes one moment of kindness to make a difference. I mean, the world would be a better place if we had that. True. That is true, Care Bear. Joe cares, though.
I care. That's why I'm always out there to help people. As I tell my wrestling buddies in that other universe, think of me less like a podcaster and more like a giant satellite dish with red glasses.
I'm sorry, but when you said that, I laughed in the back of my head. I had a cousin when I was younger. My cousin used to do a lot of hairspray, right? She did back in the 90s. She had the poofy kind of hair with the hairspray, right? One time, I swear to God, it looked around like a satellite dish, and she had braces.
Oh God!
She was making fun of me first, so I had to clap back with I was like, yeah, you should talk. You're a satellite dish with cable wiring going across.
Oh my God, that's so mean. That's so mean. Oh my God, poor little girl crying. I can see. I don't even be there. I can hear the tears.
Same age as me, but but that was because she had kicked me. I just came back with words. I could have kicked my cousin back. I could have, but no.
That little cousin, don't even know her. I barely know her.
Well, I'm not going to put her name out there in case she ever did watch anything.
Imagine she just says, "I was gonna be your friend until I saw Ghost Head Nerd Talk on the Joe Panther variety show."
She is someone who would freak out if pepperoni was on pizza. She hated pepperonis. So It's really a reflection on the person that's making fun of them. Clearly, it's something wrong with them if they have judgment like that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, there are some people who they look at someone, they make an assumption about them. And
Yeah.
to borrow a Steven Seagal line from Under Siege, assumption is the mother of all fuck ups,
Oh my god.
which is true. I mean, me as a kid, I had, you can't tell, but I only see through one of my eyes. I had my eyes were cross-eyed. I also had speech therapy for kindergarten through 6th grade because I used to stutter every time.
I
All
had a
my
friend
words would stutter, and I used to have pronunciation issues, like with the and ship. I would say sip, and I would say ta. I had a lot of problems as a kid, but the thing is, though, you can get better. It takes time, but you can overcome those obstacles. But I used to get made fun of a lot, especially since I was the pudgy kid with glasses. But the thing is, and it can be vindication for some, but those people, their lives turned out a lot worse than mine. But again, just because you can make fun of someone doesn't mean you should. So Vegas, Vegas.
Yes. Do we talk about Vegas again?
Well, other than the Hollywood Horror Nights, what else are you gonna go do there?
Going to be going to the Haunted Museum on the
Okay.
boardwalk. That's the guy from Ghost Adventures. I'm a celebrity
Okay.
magnet, so like I'm swearing to this that let's
Agreed. Agreed, Care Bear. Um, are you gonna do like any like the wax museums like Madame Tussauds or anything like that?
Probably. I don't know. My sister hasn't told me the itinerary yet. She's like the tour guide. She's like, and on your left, and she's like, she's planning all the itinerary.
And we're walking here. We're walking here.
And yeah, if you saw my sister, she's like, yeah, that you doing. She'll be like, shut up, Randy. I'm not like that.
Does she say forget about it?
See, I wish she was in the chat. She'd be like, shut up. She's a real Brooklyn girl. She'll be like, Dave, you want to come to a real pizza place? I'll bring you over here. Let's go. Like, she knows all the good spots and the good bagel places too. Her wife used to be like on TikTok. She used to be a food sampler.
Okay. When I was in one of the times I was in New York, best breakfast bagel I had was a place called Leo's.
Leo's.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I ever find the address, I'll ask you about it. But it's like it was the best. Like you had to order like in 45 minutes in advance, maybe an hour in advance. There was a line a block or 2 blocks long. Just amazing sandwiches. But you're gonna have a lot of good food in Vegas.
Yeah, and there's a Heart Attack Burger, which is supposed to be a pretty good one. Wouldn't want to bring you, Dave, there. I don't want you to get sick because they make
Heart Attack Burger.
Yeah, did you look it up?
No, I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Where's Val?
Heart Attack Burger.
Yes, their milkshakes are made with butter.
I was gonna say, do the milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard?
Well, maybe the big boys, but I don't know about the regular size boys.
Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah.
Heart Attack Burger typically refers to the excessively large burgers served at the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas, which are part of the hospital-themed restaurant experience. The burgers range from the single bypass to the octuple bypass, largest containing an estimated 20,000 calories. And patrons who don't finish their meal risk being paddled by waitresses dressed as nurses.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
I guess that video is going to go on the Ghost and Nerd Talk page. I didn't make it. Will that video get kicked off Instagram?
Only in Vegas would they have an experience like that.
BRB. All right. I want to see you on the screen, Care Bear. I'm sad. My fans are wanting to see your face. We saw you the first 5 minutes of the episode. And there's also a pizza place my sister was talking about. But they haven't given me more information about it. But there is a Netflix restaurant too.
A Netflix restaurant. Interesting.
Netflix Bites.
I bet it does.
Yeah. I like Netflix. That's where I watch my favorite TV show, Monday Night Raw. And also Big Mouth. Hey, yeah. Ooh. Seattle just took a 2-1 lead. Yes. Or as Melissa would say, let's go.
Let's take a look at the menu at Netflix. Brunch, all day menu, dinner menu, drinks. We know Joe's all about the beverages.
Oh yeah. Let's go. I my friend told me to try the WWE burger.
Stranger wings. Chicken wings turn taste buds upside down with buffalo sauce, lemon pepper dry rub, or barbecue sauce flavor.
Do I
Carrots,
have to try the
celery,
buffalo
and blue
sauce so I
cheese.
can prove you? So I can tell you it doesn't taste as good as buffalo?
No, because anyone else, I mean, unless you're in Buffalo and have real buffalo sauce, doesn't matter.
I guess
You
I
might,
have to.
you might as well be going to Buffalo Wild Wings
Yeah. So I guess I
or
guess
Anchor Bar.
Joe needs to go for a sleepover, and I get to sleep on your couch, Dave, and we'll go to a real buffalo bar, and I'll have buffalo wings at in your town.
Oh, we have so many. Like almost every pizzeria has their own take on wings.
Oh, but no, I gotta go. There is an original buffalo like place that had the original buffalo wings. I saw it on the Travel Channel or something, and
There are some places that they quote that they claim that they are like Anchor Bar is one of those that claim that they're the first ones. But we have places like Duff's, Wing Nuts. There's a place called Wing Nuts. It has really good wings there. Tons of just really. I mean, hell. Usually in August, the end of August, there is a national chicken wing festival here in Buffalo,
you told me about that one.
where people come from all over the world, and most of those wings you have to. You gotta sign a little waiver before you can go and have them.
Care Bear, you're better. You should just get Google Chrome and be on the screen with us because you're missing out on all the conversations.
Oh God, I just that video I sent you, Joe.
Yeah, it got taken down already.
No. Elvis combined with Back to the Future.
Oh my God. It means if Val was here, we really couldn't have shown it. We would have got kicked off of YouTube because they don't like AI.
Maybe they are AI.
Maybe we are AI.
No,
No.
I'm not. I'm Memorex.
Look, I'm me. I'm T1000. I don't know how I died.
I mean, T1000. If you think about it, in the Terminator movies, the T800 destroyed every single one of the other superior models. Just saying. Anything on the bones? What about ribs? Pulled pork?
Oof. Oh God, I'm watching the video. Oh my God, Elvis just got launched. Oh my gosh, that is funny.
Yeah, I mean, with Care Bear, AI loves her. If you've seen some of the photos she's been posted.
Oh, they make her look so. She's already a dashing woman. Like that video, those.
Wait. Did you just say dashing? Isn't usually a guy who's dashing?
Well, would it be a girl?
Beautiful, attractive.
She's very. She's already attractive. It just it makes her. What's the insinuates
angelic?
Her, and makes her look even more angelic. Don't want to make her nervous. We just like each other. We're good people. Back to the Future's Elvis. Wow. That needs to be a spin-off movie. I'm sorry. That should be. Diaper one. I can't hear you, Dave. Your microphone's muted.
A couple of years ago, there was a big thing with deep fake, right? They could fake
Yeah.
anyone's. I mean, look at this now. And
Yeah.
going on to the topic, I don't know if you saw this. Dapper. There you go. Dapper's good.
Dapper. She's a dapper woman.
Dapper's kind of unisex right there.
Yeah.
Now, Dan Aykroyd came out and said that he's fine with studios and anyone using his image as long as his family's getting paid for it.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm good with that, but now you saw the other thing probably a couple weeks ago. There was an purely AI created actress that they were using in a movie or some kind of campaign, and it got out, and like the SAG, the Screen Actors Guild, and everything, they got very upset, and rightfully so, because that's tandem to a factory worker being replaced by a robot.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen AI. Disney did that heavily when they created a Mandalorian show. A lot of those backgrounds, they're not really there, but they're able to recreate it in, with CGI, create just about anything. There's AI, I think, is a very slippery slope. I think it's cool in some aspects. For truckers, there's women. I wouldn't personally know, so.
Me neither. I don't have money like that. I'm poor. AI girlfriend. Nobody has to know about her. She's a beautiful individual. And there's
all her microchips and processors,
Her hands are webbed. Looks like you took Baby Slimer and keep wiping your mouth with him. He's getting upset.
Yeah.
You missed it. I got a new pin from the hidden gem in my town that sells old CDs. Look. Baby Slimer. I got real Ghostbuster Slimer. See?
Very nice.
I have to look for you because I know there's a Ghostbusters pin of the logo. I don't know if it's a real Ghostbusters version of it, but it's a Ghostbusters logo. She knows everything about you. Yes, she does. You are correct.
She knows when you've been sleeping.
Yes.
She knows when you're awake. She knows what stocks and taxes are at stake.
Yep. Totally
tubular.
Yes.
But AI is very dangerous. I think it could be cool if I'm an actor and I sign my image away, but I make it so that you have to pay my family.
Yeah.
I think that's doable. But then you get some people who, they're just doing it just so they can make a buck, or I mean, it's almost like weird science.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Because I mean, if you think about weird science, Wyatt and was it Gary and Wyatt?
Yeah.
They take all these newspaper clippings and magazine pictures of all these different women, and they feed it into the computer to generate and create the perfect woman, Lisa. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically AI in a sense. It's just AI before AI was AI. AIO.
Yeah.
But it's kind of scary. I mean, it's not like, a robot taking over the world kind of scary, but it's still scary that, it's like, well, why should a person go take acting classes if we can just generate someone that we want the appearance of, and we can write the story and no actors have to actually do anything?
Yeah.
you're gonna put with all that, you're gonna put out the actors out of business. There's already been AI written scripts. A couple years ago, the actors from Stargate SG-1 TV series, they rejoined together and they did a table read of a script that was purely created by AI. They're doing it for charity, mind you, but still, they were reading a script that was generated by AI, and they all agreed it was pretty awesome. The script itself was written pretty well. So it's just it, you know. I think
Yeah,
they
it's
need to get
crazy.
rules. They need to set laws, so
They
that
need to
you know
do
things.
something. They need to fix it a little bit because, as we were saying before we were recording with the three of us on screen when Gabriel was here, the hands, as you said, the Power Ranger hands are webbed, and when
Yeah,
you see them holding things, their hands are like this. That's not a hand, that's a web.
no,
You're a fish.
it's creating chats. People are editing all docs. Acting is being in a movie. Yes, but I mean, it's AI actors. I can't sign off on that unless it was let's say you wanted to do a movie that was like 1960s James Bond. So you wanted to use a young image of Sean Connery and you got his family's estate to sign off on it. Okay, I can allow for that. But usually when we see stuff like that, it's usually a small scene. It's not going to be the entire movie. I mean, if it is, then his family should be getting paid for that.
Big time.
But I think what it should be is it shouldn't be up to the family alone. The
Yeah.
actor should have, just like when you go to the hospital, right? You have to have like a HIPAA form in case something happens, so someone can make a decision on your behalf, right? Or like you have to sign a disclosure form acknowledging that you understand what's happening. If an actor or say director or producer or whatever, excuse me, if they sign something like that so that their work or their image can be used, or hell, their voice. Think of how many voice actors there are out in the world. Video game actors, animation voice actors. So many people who do voiceovers. Okay,
You had one on the podcast, remember?
yeah,
That cool guy. Like, feel bad. Like, the people are using him for his voice, and then some studios are freaking rude. They won't even pay the voice actress or actor for
what they're worth.
their time. They'll say, "Okay, we used your voice, but we can't afford to pay you." And then I'd be like, "Delete my voice, find somebody else. Fuck you."
One
I'm
of the
like,
one of the most infamous ones is going back to Power Rangers. David Fielding, who was the image of Zordon, he filmed about one day's bit of work, and they used that for what 3 or 4 years.
yeah,
So I mean, he got paid, one day's work, and that was it. No residuals, no nothing, because that was non-union, of course. Yeah, you can generate chat AI to talk.
really?
I mean, yeah. Well,
I
think
didn't
of
know that.
this. Think of this. Okay, we already go to Google, right?
Yeah,
And I can type in, "Hey, what is the difference between the K2 Pro and the K2 Plus, which are 3D printers?" Okay, I can type that in, and right now Google Chrome doesn't just give you Google response; it gives you like an AI created text, right?
Hmm.
A full AI created answer to your question, to your query. Now, all you have to do is have a voice modulation added onto that voice algorithm, and then think of Siri. You ask Siri a question on an iPhone, right? Or Cortana if you're on Android, and they give you a verbal response. That's AI generated chat right there, because you may ask a follow up question and then it would respond.
Hmm.
It's not something that will be here; it is here already.
And people don't think it is, but it's here.
I mean, think of the science of Knight Rider. Self-driving cars, we have them. Okay, they might not be well built, but they're here. Talking cars, I mean, talking auto navigation. You know, Michael would say, "Hey, Kit, plot me a course to this address fastest time possible." We already have that on Google now.
Yeah,
It's already there. AI
it's
songs.
Yeah,
I've made AI songs on Suno,
it's crazy. Like
and some of them are pretty good. Some of them not so much.
I've heard some. I've never heard. Rain. I don't think Rain uses. She's not here to back herself up on this one, but I don't know. I don't think she uses AI on her songs that she does for like podcasts, like the ones she made for Dudes and Ghost Head Nerd Talk. I don't. Maybe the background beats, but I don't think she uses AI. I think she actually uses her equipment.
Agreed, 100%. She says it's more advanced now. It is. You know,
It is.
Hal from 2001.
Yeah. So, is there anything you want to talk about before we go? Like any updates, anything like that?
Well, I am printing some personal projects around the home here. Since I changed how everything is, moved my computer desk over here, doing some changes because I'm going to be doing more 3D printing videos. Also, somebody won a printer, so it looks like instead of one printer, I'm going to have two 3D printers here. So I'm going to be doing some content on that. I don't know when I'm going to be receiving it, but it'll be coming through the pipeline through create reality. I keep butchering the pronunciation of that,
Is it
but
the
I
juice?
was on one of their live streams in the chat, and one person was drawn. They didn't fill out the form properly, so they were missing contact information. Plus, they weren't there, so they drew the next name. Outer Dimension Podcast. So that was me, and I won a free printer. So we're doing some
Nice.
content on that. But it's October, so there's a lot of things going on with Buffalo Ghostbusters. We're always staying busy here in Buffalo. And then it shifts automatically right into the holiday season, which is again busy for us. So, but right now, just I don't know, been kind of low key the past 2 weeks on my channel. They're trying to
Mine too.
get health and other things taken care of first. Because I'm a little stuffed up, if you can tell.
Yeah. I'm stuffed up too. Niche. Still haven't packed my bag. My bag is sitting by the bathroom with my toiletry bag inside, with my Crocs
Now,
in there. Yeah.
For your packing, do you have like the backups? Like if you spill something on a shirt, or if your shirt tears, or do you pack backups?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So like if you're gonna be going for 2 weeks, you pack for 3 weeks, right?
I'm just going for like 3 days.
Okay.
Getting
Now,
there 28th.
do you fold everything or do you roll it up?
I depending on what I'm doing, if I want to see what the shirt is, so I don't grab like a La Katrina t-shirt when I want to wear a Ghost Head Nerd Talk t-shirt. I have to like fold it that I can see the front.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna probably bring this hat with me, just to like walk around in Vegas with it on.
Take pictures of the hat everywhere.
Oh,
So
I'm gonna.
you can tell Val and Rain that, hey, look, do you remember when we went here in Vegas? Do you remember when she says, "Hey, what are you talking about?" Like, no, I wore the hat. You two were with me the entire time. There you go.
Yep. Even though
No.
I haven't heard from Val. Miss her. I miss her already. I miss her.
She's
looking
busy
things up.
being a young person.
She's being a young person, but she's missed.
She's like, I don't want to talk to those dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're old. That guy's Spooner. He stares at me. I do not stare at myself in camera.
Yeah, you got nobody with nobody to obsess over Pedro Pascal.
It's like I miss her. Joe, call her. I miss her. I don't want to bug her. She's a kid. She's a 20-year-old, as Varian said. She's a 20-year-old. But
So,
Dave,
is she a
I wanna thank-
millennial?
she's in her 20s. I know that. 21. She's 21. So Dave, I want to thank you for coming back on. And
Yes, sir.
Care Bear, thank you for coming on for like the short amount of time. We definitely have to have you back on before the year is done. Rain hasn't really informed me how many episodes we're doing after Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving, and that'll be the season finale. But we'll get the information to you as soon as we can. I'm Ghostbuster Joe. You can follow me here on YouTube under the Joe Panther Variety Show, and also follow us on Twitch under Ghosthead Nerd Talk 84, and also follow us on Instagram under Ghostheads Talk, which has existed for a long time. I don't want to check because I'm afraid to get off of YouTube on my phone below. No one knows that. Don't forget to have fun, check out stuff, and us ghost heads have a lot to talk about. Good night, everybody. See you on November 3rd.